hiyo kwenye ratiba yako saa moja kamili tukutane hapo na company. Tutakutana hapo ndani.
You're fine.
Hello, my Boots on the Ground family. We are at Sanna Cafe with our friend Justin. I'm going to let him introduce himself and he's going to tell you a little bit about the cafe and about himself.
Hello everybody, my name is Justin. I'm working at Sanna Cafe as the supervisor. So we got a lot of things for you guys. We got good coffee in town, we got fresh drinks, so wherever you're in town, this is the place for you to come on. So, Karib San.
Party, and I have an iced coffee, vanilla, and I have a chicken pie. I had this the other day and it was delicious, so I want it again. Like here, they have a variety of different things you can get, mostly cafe style menu stuff, but it's great. Justin and his staff were very courteous. What part of town are we in right now? What is this called? This area.
Oh, this is this called Angolidoi.
Angolidoi?
Yeah, near to the Regional Commissioner office, near to the District Commissioner office, and also, Arusha headquarters. Yeah, so we're at the center of the city. Yeah.
Just a minute ago, I was talking to Justin, and he was saying, you were telling me that you were in school and you were watching TV, and it was something that you always wanted to get involved in, was working at the cafe. And tell everybody on YouTube how that came about.
I'm a movie fan. I watch a lot of movies since I'm a little kid. So that's why if you ask me my favorite city to be, I would say New York or London, because I used to see those cities on the movie since I'm a little boy. So on those movies, I used to see a lot of, young boys from high school. When they are still at the high school, they go to work at the cafes after their studies.
Right.
So I used to like that, and I say to myself, like, I wish one day to walk to the cafe like these guys are doing on movies.
Right.
So that's why I tried a lot of times, but then I meet the owner of this cafe, and then I talked to him, and then he offered me opportunity to fulfill my dream.
Yeah, and at the time you met him, you said the cafe wasn't even open.
Yeah, I met him when the cafe was not open yet, so I met him. He told me a lot of things, a lot of vision he had for that time. And guess what? He offered me a job, and now I'm working here. I can say I'm a good barista. I can say that. So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm working at the cafe, and it's a good thing to do. I meet different people, I meet new people every day, I make new friends every day. Now this is part of my life, and I love it.
And I like it because he said it was something he always wanted to do, and it's just a chance encounter where he walks in somewhere and he's talking to someone, and it happens to be someone who has a cafe that's not open yet.
Yeah.
And offers him a position. I'm talking to him. And you're a supervisor now.
Yeah, for now I'm a supervisor here at Sanna Cafe. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like that. Yeah.
Is the owner, is he local or is he from somewhere else?
I mean, it's coming from, the origin is coming from the USA, I think. Yeah, so, yeah, but he met a lot of local people, so now this is foundation of different people now. We are going to open the hotel on this building, yeah, with 35 rooms. Spa, gym, co-working space, conference room, bar, and restaurant.
And when is that supposed to happen? When is that supposed to open?
We, if God wish, on at the beginning of August, I think.
And it's in the same building?
This building starting from 10th floor up to 15th floor. When we finish this, I can take you there and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will take a tour.
Yeah, if you get time, I can take you up there to see.
Yeah.
So, a lot of things are coming from Sanna. So,
This is the only location for Sanna? Or
we got a lodge located in Iliboro.
Where is it?
Iliboro.
Iliboro?
Yeah, it's like 2 kilometers away from here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a good lodge, 7 rooms, swimming pool, very private area to be. It's a nice place.
I'm gonna ask you another question. So you're a citizen of Tanzania.
Yeah.
And what tribe are you from? What tribe is your family from?
I'm coming from Mwanza, so I'm Skuma.
Skuma.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard that one.
You never heard that one?
That's a new one. What part of Tanzania?
We based on Lake Victoria areas.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are coming from there. A lot of us. Yeah. From Mwanza, Shinyanga, Geita, all those regions you can find Sukuma people. Even the former president. The former president before this one, Mama Samia. He was called John Pombe Magufuli.
Yes.
He was a Skuma.
That's what I told you about. That
Yeah.
That was the main reason we wanted to come.
Oh, yeah. So
Just to make a food.
that man was a Sukuma also.
Okay.
So it's a big tribe in Tanzania. If you say Sukuma, a lot of people know that tribe now.
That's my first time. Maybe I heard it before and I didn't process it and hold on to it, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you, my boots on the ground family. And I'm gonna let him say the same. In his native tongue.
Okay. Wabeja sana my boots on the ground family. Wabeja sana. Wabeja sana.
Wabeja sana.
Yeah.
Thank you, family.
Thank you, Kaya families. Hello, everyone. I'm Justin. I'm working here at Sanna Cafe, and as you know, it's the best coffee in town. The place to be. Wherever you are, just come and see, and you can know we don't lie. We're here with our friends, boots on the ground. Shout out.
Hello, my boots on the ground family. We are here at Sanna Cafe, as I mentioned with the other interview with Justin. Right now I'm sitting with the owner. His name is Prince. Correct. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how he got this started with Sanna Cafe.
Okay, so I'm Prince Latif Ogunjobi to be precise. I'm American, and how we got started with Sanna is quite funny because some partners and I, we were traveling back in 2017. And one of the things we desired the most in this country was really good coffee, proper coffee, the way we have it in Spain, right? We wanted an espresso that tasted really strong espresso, and they didn't have that. So from that, it became an idea. It was something we thought of back in 2017, then 2018, then 2019. And 2020 we couldn't come here because of Corona, and in 2021 we decided, hey, now is the time, let's do it, to open a cafe here in Tanzania, and then Sanna Cafe was born in 2021.
And I know you gave me a little background about yourself and I guess the different locations you live and how I think you said you were born in America?
In the States, yes.
Okay.
And so my father is Nigerian, my mom is American, and I was raised in Chicago, Illinois. And from there, after the military, I went on to live in Spain. So I've lived in Spain the last 10, 12 years. I moved to Spain back in 2012, 2013. So then, so in Spain, I started a whole new life, learned a new language and whatnot, and that's where I met my business partners, and we decided to come to Tanzania. Now I'm back home, back to the motherland.
So, I mean, I can honestly say, to me, that's something that I'm proud of, because, you're a black man, originally, like I said, you said your father is from Nigeria, and your mother's from the States, but you're here now and you've got a business established, so it's like, I take motivation from what other people do, especially like yourself, and you having been able to travel the world and, do different things, and you even said you were in the military.
Yes.
So how did that come about with you joining the military?
Just something I had to do, because my brother and I were always together since we were children. So wherever he goes, I went. So my brother joined the military, so it was the only thing to do. So I joined the military as well, considering we grew up in a very small town, Woodstock, Illinois, where there's not much to do. Once you finish high school, you go to college, then what? There was not much to do. So the next step for us was something challenging, something different. So he went into the military, I waited a year or two, then I went into the military.
And you said it was sort of a culture shock when you went into basic training in
Yes.
that area of where Fort Benning is.
Yes.
And how describe that to the family, my boots on the ground family?
It was yes, it was an absolute culture shock for me, because granted, I grew up in Nigeria in a boarding school, and then I moved to Woodstock, Illinois, which is a country with a K.
Right.
I'm telling you, nothing but white people, and so there weren't too many people of color there, except for the Mexicans, the people I could blend with. So I didn't really have access to black Americans. I didn't have access to such people, even though it was in Chicago. We didn't really get to that point. It wasn't, And so when I got to Fort Benning in Georgia, it was whoa. Eye opener. It's like, okay, the last time I saw this many black people was in Africa, and you know how we are, the way we behave, our culture, the way we receive each other is completely different. So for me, it was a culture shock. I'd been used to a school system which is nothing but white people and nothing but Americans or English people and whatnot. So for me to be there, was the way they spoke, the way they acted, the way they are as people was completely different from who I am as a person. So for me, it was having to figure out my blackness, having to figure out who I am. We look the same, but we are not the same. They're different. I'm different from them. No better than them, no worse than them, but we are all different. So for me, that was shocking. Like, oh, wow. So, and I'm not a movie person. I don't watch TV, so it was. I never really had that. What I mean?
Ready for that.
I wasn't ready for it. I'm more of an athlete. I run, I read, and that's it. So I'm not a TV person. So I wasn't prepared. There was nothing to prepare me for. This is black people. You know what I mean? And except for those guys that I met in the military, which were, men from New York, from the South, from the North, East and West, and I'm from the Midwest. So for me, it was like, oh, why did they behave like that? They're different, the accents, the way they spoke, the lingo, just things that is black. But I was never exposed to it. For me, it was complete shock. Complete.
I love it because even for us, coming here to Tanzania the first time back in November, December, it was a big difference. It was a total difference from what we were used to back in the States. And like we just talked about, the pace that people move and the way they do things, they're not the rush. Like, if it's a job that has to be completed, they're not looking to get it done ASAP. Like in the States, it's like you're trying to
get it
pronto.
Yes.
So it's like a slower pace here. It's something that you got to get adjusted to. But like my brother Prince told me just a few minutes ago, you just got to adjust to the way they do things.
Absolutely.
And especially for you though, having a business and getting things started, do you have to kind of push your employees and staff to be a little bit more prompt or speedy?
We had to give them a whole nother mindset, a different set of trainings for them to understand that Now you're at work. In order for us to function the way we are functioning now, we need to change our mindset in the way we behave, in the way we act, in the way we think, and the way we do. Right? And I'm blessed. God has been wonderful. I'm really blessed with the right people, that I've had the right people who understand my vision and my mission, and they're willing to carry it through. So the training has, it's not been easy. You have to practice the patience of the Dalai Lama. It's not been easy, I must say. But they're very receptive of it. They respond to it as well in a very positive manner, where they understand that, okay, this man tricks me with this, right? I'm not just an employee to him. I'm like a brother, a little sister. So, and they get it. They understand it, and they've seen the vision. They understand it. So with that, their practice is completely different. You know, they understand that this is what we want, and this is what we want them to be, and they see the future as well. They see that there is a positive light to it, that when they do the things the right way, we get more customers. The customers are happier. They give them more tip. I don't take the tip from them, it belongs to them. So they have an incentive to actually listen, because they say, oh, and I think personally, this is, you know, the feedback I get from people is they're also proud that, oh, a black man can do it, can own a business. You know what I mean?
I just said the same thing with Justin. I said
it's like, oh, he's a foreigner, but he's like me, so he can do it. Because as you notice, most businesses, if not 98% of them, are owned by either foreigners or Indians of Tanzanian origin. You know, not blacks. You know, so for them to work for a boss who's you know, dark skin like them, who's like same complexion, and you know, who's different, they're happy. You know, they're happy. So
and that was one of the things I told Justin when he told me that you were originally from, you know, Nigeria, and that when people see you and him standing next to each other, he said sometimes that's him, is this your brother? You know, so I mean, as soon as he said that, I'm like, okay, well, this is a brother.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
So,
because we look the same. We look the same.
And I respect
so,
that. It's a little thing of pride I feel inside myself when I hear that. You know, so many businesses we've been to, and the service is good, the service is great, but a lot of them, like you said, owned by foreigners, owned by people who are of European descent. I don't have a problem with that. As long as the service is good. But it is a thing of pride, like you said, when I feel like it's the brother behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
And I just want to touch base on what we mentioned before. I talked about with Justin, with the hotel situation you got going upstairs. How did that come about?
Luck. I'm telling you, absolute luck. You know, we came when we opened the cafe back in 2021, August of 2021. Within 3 months or 2 months, we had another offer to take over a lodge, which is not too far from here. And the lodge was, you know, a fantastic idea. And, you know, my sense of work, the military background, I do things in a very, you know, regimented manner, you know, structured. And they loved it so much. And the government here, they called us, the Ngorongoro. They said, listen, we have this space up here. We want you to look at it and see what you can do. So I said, okay, let me finish my current project. And when I finished that, in November of 2021, we started the talks. In March of 2022, we were talking. We were at the table having a chat with them, and then we finally agreed that okay, this is what we want. This is what we're gonna do, and you know, they gave us the contract. We signed the contract, and you know, as I said, look, absolute luck and God. You know, you just don't know. You don't know where you're gonna be, but God has a wonderful way of working. You know, and I don't know. I just maybe my mother's prayers are working because you know. I'm employing a lot of people. I'm empowering them to know that they can do better. I'm praying for them that they do better than I can ever do. You know, so and I think with those things in place, and God is saying, okay, keep doing it. Whatever you're doing right. People are happy. Keep doing it, and things keep coming up, and it keeps working.
And I truly believe, you know, things happen for a reason. You know, and like you said, the prayers are stored up. You know, your family, your mom,
my
your
mom's
dad,
a prayer warrior.
family members. You know, I think that helps, you know, because a lot of times you're somewhere, you don't even know that something is going to turn out good for you from this encounter. Just like Justin told me, he ran into you before the restaurant opened, before the cafe opened, and you guys got to talking, and you know, you offered him a job right there.
Right there.
you know,
it was that simple. It was just I like the man so much. He was such a, very well spoken and very calm. And I said, okay, I asked him, what would you like in an opportunity? He said, okay, listen, if you work for me, you're not going to be lazy, you will have to work. I will teach you so many things, but you will have to work and apply everything you're learning from me. If you think you will be a better person and you will know more than you know now in 3 months, then come and work for me. And here we are. He's been my right hand man. So
That's
so,
good.
Absolutely.
And I love those kind of stories. I love to hear, how somebody's gone from one step to another. And he told me he had a dream or a wish in his life as a young man to work at a cafe like this because of things he saw in the movies.
In the movies, yeah.
Right. But I said, you know what? You see how God put things together.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And brings it together in one piece.
It's incredible. Honestly, I can't say it enough, and it's incredible how the stories do come about. And he said that to me, and I go, really? Why a cafe? He said, no, it's just things I've seen in movies, and I've always loved that. And I've always loved cafes as well. It's a place you come, you meet random strangers, and you have the perfect, conversation,
interaction,
and things happen in cafes that don't happen in restaurants. It's magical. There's like the nuances of cafes you can't find anywhere else. Not in a bar, not in a restaurant, nowhere. Cafe is not fancy. It's not a restaurant, but I don't know. Maybe it's the essence of coffee or something. There must be, I don't know, whatever it is, but I love that. And I wanted to create something like that, where people can come and chill, talk, have a chat, meet people, have a meeting and whatnot. And look, my dreams are coming through, other people's dreams are coming true. So what can I say? What can I say?
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Greatly appreciate it.
You're more than
We're going to put the cafe's information on the channel so our family members on My Boots on the Ground family can see. And definitely come, whenever you come into Tanzania, Arusha area, come and visit the Sanna Cafe. My brother Prince has this established and it's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got great staff too.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Sanna Cafe. I am Prince Ogunjobi and this is our cafe, Sanna Cafe, and I'm with my family, with my boots on the ground.
My name is Melissa. I'm working here at Sanna Cafe and it's almost 2 years now. I'm a barista and our favorite dishes we have avocado toast, we have samosas, we have masheti, which is a specialty. It's made Tanzanianly. And we have cappuccino, we have lattes, we have all kind of coffees that we make here, most especially Irish coffee. And I'm here with my boots on the ground.
Hello America, my name is Pendo. I'm working here at Sanna Cafe. Oh, we have some different drinks like coffee, we have masala tea, also we have some bites like samosa, also we have sesame bread, we have chicken pie, we have beef pie. I'm here with my boots on the ground.
Wow, bro. Look at that mountain. And that's not even the highest one. That's not even Kilimanjaro. Oh my God, look at that. Look. Hey. Why is everybody here? Why is everybody here?